This is where I feel frustrated, is where I just think that it just doesn't make sense to me how women are not being asked out on dates. Like, there are so many beautiful women, like, come on, like, just.
There are so many beautiful women that aren't good women. We men see past the makeup and fake lashes. Western women lack character and act like babies in adult bodies.
The men of LA don't approach women, and I refuse. I will not approach a man.
No.
I'll literally make you so uncomfortable that it gets to the point where you have to say something to me because you have become you know what a little bitch you are right now. Like, I've been in the same room as you for 45 minutes, and you keep looking over at me, and you think I'm gonna say something to you, and you're looking at me, talking to other people, having fun. You're gonna have to approach me. I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with it. And somebody told me that, like, yeah, the guys here literally say that they prefer when a woman approaches them. Ew. I'm like, not in New York.
I've met very attractive men that they literally, the only girls they've ever dated approach them. I was
disgusting.
Like, what? I was like, you're an attractive man too, tall, whatever. I'm like, how do you not just, you could easily just go hi. Like, you don't have to
literally, you could just be like, hi. They can't.
Imagine playing eye tag with a girl for 45 minutes, only for you to approach her and have her reject you in the worst way possible, shaming you, calling you names you've never heard before. It's not worth the risk.
How come feminists are always like, you need to respect my body, and then later they're like, how come you didn't pull my hair during sex? And then you're like, because it's shorter than mine. And then she's like, I was talking about my armpits, and she's like, why'd you come so fast? And I was like, you look like the guy who me. You know, feminists.
A normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date. Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that. You know why? Because it's easier.
The divide between men is becoming larger and larger. A while ago, supposedly it was 80% of men get very little to no attention from women. I think that number is just increasing, where now I believe it's around 90% in my opinion. Now women are really having only two choices. It's either you pick the man that really no other woman wants, or you decide to be one of 10 girls in some high-value guy's harem. You pick.
Let's put it this way. Let's say in only one out of 10 or 1 out of 50 instances, a guy walks up to a girl very politely and says, how do you do, ma'am? You know, my name's, Rick, and couldn't help but notice you shopping at this here bookstore, and I live in the area. I'm trying to make friends. How does he know that he's not going to end up with a viral clip, a picture taken, accusing him of being a creep?
I'll tell you.
You know what I think is crazy? I had dudes all in my inbox. Beautiful, you fine, I'd love to take you out, right? I'm always by myself. Anytime I'm in Minnesota, I'm typically by myself. So I go downtown, I go out, I go places, and I run into some of these dudes, right? They be by themselves, some of them be with their girl. But when they by themselves, they don't say 2 words to me. I'm by myself, clearly. I mean, I'll be at Nicollet Diner. I'll be at all these places by myself. And they don't say 2 freaking words to me. But all that talk in my inbox. Which is fine, because I don't want you anyway.
Women told men to leave them alone in public spaces. Men listened to them. I don't get this mass confusion from women that men did exactly what women said.
A nigga gotta pay me to even leave my house, okay? I'm not leaving my house without a Cash App, a Zelle, a Venmo. I accept all forms, okay? Before I even waste my $60 foundation, Cash App. Before I even put on my outfits, my dress, my heels, Zelle. Before I even turn my doorknob to walk out of the door, Venmo.
Ain't no sane man Cash Apping you money just to leave your house. You just put yourself under house arrest. This kind of woman is what's left in the dating pool. It's crazy out there.
I want a woman that's going to be with me when the times are tough. I will leave you. I'll leave you. I will literally, the minute it feels tough, I'm leaving. And
Till death do us part doesn't exist with women nowadays. Once you can't satisfy them, they monkey branch to another man. That's why a lot of men are scared to commit to them. Imagine committing to someone who is incentivized to leave you.
Know what time it is. Radio.
And this is why these women hate coffee dates. They want something that can fill their stomachs, something big, something expensive. Good thing they're showing their true colors right before our eyes.
I'm convinced that the dating pool in 2025 has Hennessy, sewage, water, and chlamydia. Cause how do I go from being love bombed? I'm telling, like love bombed, to no response, no reply, just a ghost. He gone. Poof. Thin air. And I'm sitting here wondering what the hell I did wrong, which was nothing. People are just, where the considerate people at? At this point, I don't even want to like nobody no more. I don't want to have a crush. I don't want to talk. I don't want to text. I don't want to call. I don't do nothing. I'm scared. Y'all have scared me. Thank you. Congratulations. The men in this generation have done it for me.
Welcome to the men's world. We even get ghosted on the first date and you don't see us crying about it. The solution is to stop playing the dating game. Simple as that.
As a man, if you're not willing to take a burden off of my shoulder, what are you in my life for? A man that doesn't lighten up my load can never be my man. Life is already a lot as it is. I gotta pay bills every month, take care of my mom, almost turning 30. It's just so much going on. So as a man, if you're not willing to take a burden off of my shoulder, what are you in my life for? I just don't see how women settle for men that are not adding anything to them. Because as a woman, you are so powerful. You are so creative. You're influential. You are literally the only being of your kind. You're a woman and a man mixed together. So you're telling me that all of that beautiful divine energy, you're wasting it on somebody who can't even pay your bills? Who's asking you what you bring to the table?
This is exactly why she's still single. Delusional, loud, and stupid. Single women always keep other women single.
I could not date a man that does not banter. I need some back and forth. I need some excitement. I need creative insults back and forth. It just brings me so much joy. If you can't banter with me, we're just not gonna work out. I've dated people that I've tried to banter with and I say one thing and they're like, what? And I'm like, you know what? Nothing. But you should know that I'm never gonna talk to you again after this. But it's totally unrelated to that. And I've also dated men where it's like I try to banter with them and then they'll be like, that's why your mom never loved you. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not really, you should have said that more creatively and then we could talk. I can't do it.
And when you're too good at bantering, she starts to call you sassy. You can't satisfy women. They say A and mean B.
I just want a part-time boyfriend. Only Sunday nights, Wednesdays, Fridays after I get home from the bar, the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. Not Halloween, not 4th of July. And then, like, if I go to a concert or have to go grocery shopping or, you know, the obvious things.
You don't need a man, you need a female friend. You guys can share the bills together when you go on dates.
Well, I hope you guys are happy. That guy that I really liked, he found out about my job. He's been okay with it. I guess one of his friends told him. I was just waiting to tell him. Because I wanted him to get to know me. Not.
We don't even know you and you tried to gaslight us. Everything to avoid accountability. You're not a victim. You just want all of the drama, sympathy, and attention you can get by playing the victim.
So I've been seeing some videos on my For You page, and I think that it is finally time to discuss the female loneliness epidemic. Because I know the men have had their own thing, and I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not a man, right? But I will say that the men are more built for it than us. We are not built for this shit, ladies. We don't know how to be alone. These men have been bottling up their emotions and not sharing them with anybody since they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Some of us have never done that. We've always had someone to talk to, a friend, a family member, a significant other, something. And it seems like in 2025, the girls are running out of options because the dating market is terrible. Y'all are literally making fun of girls that are in happy, healthy relationships, saying that having a boyfriend is embarrassing. Miserables. And then y'all also don't have any friends because anytime somebody reposts something that you disagree with, oh, that's how you feel about immigration policy, you're not my friend anymore. Now y'all don't have any freaking friends. Like it's not gonna end well if your requirement for somebody to have a relationship with you is that they have to be on the exact same page with you 100% of the time.
Men have been telling women this for years. This will not end well for women. I can't wait to see what happens in 2030.
I want to know why I've had to have the conversation with every single guy that I've dated that I'm not going to reach out first. I'm simply not. In my eyes, if you're pursuing a woman, part of it is reaching out first because that energy is chasing, right? And as a woman, I'm not going to chase ever. What makes you so special that is going to make me want to chase you? Absolutely nothing. You're nothing.
Guess what? She's single. We are no longer interested in pursuing bills. It doesn't make any sense.
PSA. Let's say that you found literally the love of your life. Like, I was convinced that I found the love of my life like a week ago. And he just ghosted me. We're having a good little chat. Good chat. And then out of nowhere, he's gone. Hey, what's up? Hey, texting. Hey, what's up, bro? Nothing. What did I do wrong? Tell me what I did wrong, because you're literally the love of my life. Tell me what I did wrong, and maybe we can go back, because I'll take you back. But literally tell me what I did wrong. Stop ghosting.
He saw something and was no longer interested in you. Men in women's dominated fields, I guess.
Okay, I have a question for all of the single straight men. What are you doing? Because every single day, I walk out of my front door to the most beautiful, gorgeous, just goddesses of women walking around living their best life like they're just not heaven on earth. So what are you doing? Why are you fumbling the bag? Why are you single? Why are you not just snatching up all of these amazing, beautiful, smart, educated, sexy women? Because they're everywhere I look. Get it together.
The women told men to leave them alone. We're doing that, and we are loving every bit of peace and happiness that comes with it. Anyway, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.